Hello, welcome to my channel, Cnft Doodles. Today we're going to do a quick review on the upcoming mint, the Rabbit Syndicate. Alright, so we're on their Twitter right now. It's at our Syndicate NFT right here. And it's an upcoming pixel art NFT collection of 4,444 rabbits on Cardano. Follow us down the rabbit hole, and we will. Alright, so we got 2,794 followers. There's 4,444 rabbits, so we have about half of the NFTs, or half as many followers as there are NFTs. So that's their Twitter community. They are a more Discord-centric community based off of their Discord member numbers. I mean, it would be nice to see, those Discord members hop over and give the Rabbit Syndicate a follow on Twitter just to bring that up a little bit. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's go ahead and move on, though. It says right here on their pinned tweet, we are now a fully doxed team. So that's a good thing. And there's a lot of interaction going on, especially with that tweet there about Cnft Con and stuff. So I think they're doing a giveaway or something. But they definitely have some posts where there's more interaction than others. But as we go down, you can totally see that there is interaction in the Twitter community. So they have their website link and their Discord link right here in their description. I'll leave those in the description of this video if you'd like to give them a check on your own. And we're going to go ahead and hop over to the Rabbit Syndicate website. And this is their nice new website here. It looks pretty cool. Some people like pixel art, some people don't. I kind of like this one. I'm also on the whitelist, so I plan on minting whatever I can. We'll see how it goes, but we'll go ahead and get into what this project is about here. So they do give this little bit here, but they give a little bit better of a description right here. So what is the Rabbit Syndicate? It says, in the Adaverse, there is a group known only as the Rabbit Syndicate, a rogue few that roam the vast and sprawling neo-metaverse city Metatropolis. Since the inception of the Adaverse, one group has sought total control. They are known as the Organization. The Rabbit Syndicate live with an ethos based upon decentralization and shared oneness of value for all users. They use their advanced technologies and cybernetic implants to aid in their fight against the Organization. And that's what they are. According to their facts here, it says, so how many Rabbit Syndicate NFTs are there? There's 4,444 of them. What will the mint cost be? And I like this. It's 40 Cardano for the whitelist and only 50 for public. So that's really nice. Most projects right now, they're going a little higher than that just due to the price of Cardano being a little lower. And it seems like they're staying more towards that, sub 100 range. So that's good to see from like a financial standpoint, like if you're looking for something that's not got a high cost of entry. So what day is the mint? It says the whitelist mint on Wednesday, June 8th at 10 a.m. EST, which is at 2 p.m. UTC. And the public mint at June 8th, a few hours later at 6 p.m. EST and 10 p.m. UTC. So we have 6 p.m. for public mint, 10 a.m. for the whitelist. So a.m. first and then the 6 p.m. last. That's a link for the Discord here if you're looking for that. And obviously if you do plan on minting, use a Cardano wallet like Nami, Daedalus, or Eternal. And then rarities, it says here, will be released after the launch. We also have a roadmap we're going to check out. I went over this previously, so I'm just gonna kind of go over exactly what what stood out to me. This is not necessarily read every single one of these, but we're in phase 1 right now with the NFT launch. They did mention the rarity information would be released later, so it looks like our white paper and tokenomics are being released after the launch. I wish that was here now because it would give me a little bit more to review, but that's going to happen during phase 2. There's also an airdrop probably for the holders, and then there's going to be some more lore development. So that's exciting that the project's going to continue to develop after and not just throw everything at us right now, I guess. So you can look at it that way. We have phase 3 merchandise partnerships, and there's also going to be they're going to develop the black market, and it sounds like it's going to be a big deal for the Rabbit Syndicate. In phase 4, they do plan on that opening. The black market opens, and then obviously they're going to put out a roadmap 2.0. Alright, so that's basically their website. They do have some of the team here, but we'll go ahead and go over more of them later. Most of these guys are in their Discord, some of them are not, but they do have their Twitter links right here underneath their PFPs if you'd like to give them a look and check out their Twitter accounts. So let's go ahead and hop back, or not back, but we'll go ahead and go into their Discord. Now they have a lot of collaborations, and I do like to see collaborations with projects just because if there's some good ones that they're collaborating with, maybe it's going to be a good indication for me anyway. So we do have the Ada Tunes, Cardano Canines, Cool Cats, Death Club, Haima High School, Clumsy Cola, Leatherheads, Reaver Empire. I've been looking at that one. Ada Tunes seems to be like it's going a little nuts, or at least the hype, you can feel it a little bit. There's Rebellion, Summoners Guild, Wise Guys, which they normally were more information, and now they're releasing their own NFT project. I'm really excited about that, since and obviously they're doing a collab. They normally do like polls and stuff, which can help guide people to see who's minting what, and what's what they're looking at. And then we end the collabs here with Hash Guardians for the Rabbit Syndicate. All right, so we're gonna check out their server stats right now. June 8th, which we already know, 4,444 Cardano. They already told us that, but there's 7,925 members in their Discord. Now that, like I said, that number is completely, there's like 5,000 less people on their Twitter. So if there's more people willing to go over and give them a like on Twitter, not everybody's gonna have a Twitter account though. But there is 1.12 thousand whitelist spots. People whitelisted, and they get a mint 2. So that leaves about half of these. Actually, I think less than half at the moment, or we're coming up on that actually. Sorry, that would be, yeah, I guess that's a little more than half if it's 2, because then that would be 224 right there. So instead of 222, so yep, a little bit more than half that whitelist will be able to mint. Now that doesn't mean just because there's that many whitelist spots everyone's going to buy 2. Some people might not have the 80 Cardano to mint 2. Most of the time too, not every whitelist person ends up minting due to unforeseen circumstances or things like that. So if you're looking for a public mint, there will be some left over for the public if you plan on going after that. Now we do have the roadmap we read there, a little bit more into it. So here it does say art is our first priority as a project. The Rabbit Syndicate aims to be among the best pixel art on Cardano with a unique and original style. Community says we recognize that community is everything in the NFT space. The Rabbit Syndicate wants to build a strong and positive community within the Cardano space. We will build an engaging and supportive environment for our community and its members to grow. And development says after a successful launch, we will be focusing our efforts on expanding the team and developing the project further. We have a lot of exciting plans, both short-term and long-term, and we are excited to share them with you as the project moves forward. So it sounds like there is, a future that they're looking towards. And when you're looking at these projects, you do want to make sure that that is the case. Because you don't want, a mint and then it just goes away. That would be a rug pull or something. But they're at least telling us that that's what's going on. Now, that previous Twitter post did say that the team was doxed, so we're going to go ahead and check that out here in the Meet the Team. So it looks like up here there's a little bit of a bio about some of these people, and it says they grew up in Canada, so that's interesting. But we have Renews, I want to say, and he's on the left, which would be this gentleman right here, and then he is the brother to Hector, who is right here as well. But it looks like these guys have been active in the Cardano NFT scene for about a year. They're a big fan of pixel art and gaming. And then it does say, I'm excited and thankful to be a part of the syndicate with everyone here. And then you have Deep List on the right, which is this gentleman right here. Another person born from Canada, so that's pretty cool. Sorry. So it looks like everyone's been in a little over a year in the crypto or NFT space. So sounds like, they were just, people in the space, and they decided, hey, let's, start a project, which is pretty cool. We're starting to see that the community is actually taking these steps now to making their own projects. Hector here is Renew's brother, and he's an electrician by day. Been in the Cardano space for over a year. It looks like they're very happy about Cardano, and he likes nice rum. So if you want to send Hector some rum, that'd be cool. So then we have the last gentleman down here, Enroth, a lifelong entrepreneur involved in the Cnft space for about a year. I've had an amazing time learning and growing with everyone in this wonderful community. I love mountains, music, movies. So a lot of things with M's that Enroth likes. Games and everything Cardano. Alright, so this is their photos, so that's docs. We don't necessarily have first and last names, but we do have photos, so as long as these are the actual gentlemen, then they're docs. Cool. Now let's check out some sneak peeks, see what kind of art we're looking at here. So it is pixel art. Not everybody likes pixel art. But this one you can actually see a little better. Some pixel art's really hard to look at. It's more of a taste, that some people have. Sometimes they some pixel art just looks terrible. I mean, that doesn't mean though that pixel art won't do well in a an NFT space. But we have these guys here, and they're modified rabbits that fight off the, what was it here? Let's check it out. They fight off the organization. Now what, in the comments, if you met a rabbit that had advanced technology and cybernetic implants, would you walk on the other side of the street, or would you not care? Because that sounds absolutely terrifying when you think about it. If this were real life. So it's crazy the imagination that is going into these projects and stuff, and it's a cool thing to see. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you would do if you ran into a rabbit with some implants there, and it might try to fight you. You never know. But we got a astronaut rabbit here. It looks like with that suit on. I'm gonna say. And then we got some with there were some with a pickle hanging behind your back. Look at that little pickle. It's like Pickle Rick, right? But yeah, so this is the art here. These are our sneak peeks. This is what you can look forward to minting. So that whatever you get is gonna have similar traits, or look similar toward as these. Now I did this video just because I wanted to. I wasn't asked to do a video on the Rabbit Syndicate. It seemed like there was a good amount of people that have been talking about it, so I wanted to give it a deeper look. There's really, until they release their their light paper, there's not terrible amount of things to go into as of utility with the project, although they do allude obviously with the black market, that opening up, so that could be big. Now, just because they're telling us the utility later on doesn't mean that this won't be a good project. That they are an art-centric project, so keep that in mind when you are buying that. If you do decide to mint this, just because don't expect this NFT necessarily to all of a sudden be sending you a token, or airdropping you something, or yet. That doesn't mean that they won't work on that later on. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. So what they're doing is not promising us unrealistic things that they can't make happen. So I do give that to the team, and I wish them luck on their mint. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not advising anybody to do anything. Please do your own research before you make any sort of investments. Especially in crypto and NFTs, the markets are a little crazy right now. So just be safe and have fun out there this week. There's a bunch of other projects going on. I'm going to try to do a upcoming mints review of all of the mints on Cnft calendar that are listed, and I'll get that out tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and happy minting. Thanks.